Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Adeola Mosaku and today we're going to be talking about laundry. I know it's a very common topic. It's something we all do in our household. But do you ever stop and ask yourself, am I using enough detergent? Do I need a fabric softener? Do I need to wash during the day or at night? Am I doing it right? Is there a better way of doing my laundry? Well, I'm going to share with you today how I do my laundry, and in the process I'm hoping I would give you some tips that you can take from and maybe save you some money as well. Laundry in my house is a family affair. We all get involved, we get the girls involved, and we also get involved. And the first thing we do is sort by colours. If you sort by colours, this will make sure that you don't get any colour transfers when you're doing your laundry. The second thing is, do not put anything in your laundry basket that needs to go to the dry cleaners. So if you've worn a garment and it needs to be dry cleaned, put it aside separately. So that way you won't mistakenly put it in the washing machine. My third tip would be to sort by fabric. When you sort by fabric, you will sort by synthetics, by cotton, by wool, or any delicates. In this way, you would make sure that your clothes last for longer. Also, you get to wash them at the right temperature. Talking about temperature, I would say wash at a colder temperature when you can. If you wash at a colder temperature, this will be gentler on your fabrics, and this will make sure your fabrics or your garments do not shrink or discolor. Also, it would save you money on your electricity. And talking about electricity, the best thing for you to do is ask your electricity provider. They might tell you that it might be cheaper for you to wash on the weekend, or you might find out that it's cheaper for you to wash at night. So let's talk about detergents. In my house, we've used different types of liquid detergents over the years because we found that powder might clog up your washing machine. So we use a lot of liquids. We have our favorites depending on the smell. But lately we found out about this Echo Egg, which is brilliant. With this particular one in Odin, you can wash up to 210 washes. It completely replaces your detergent. It is eco-friendly, it's allergy-friendly. Also, it is dermatologically tested. It would make sure that your garments come out bright, and it's very easy to use. Basically, just pop it in the washing machine. And you don't have to worry about if you're using too much detergent or if you're using too little. Also, they come in different sizes. So this one here will wash up to 210 washes. The other ones that they have can wash up to 70 washes. And also another one that they have is about 720 washes. That will last you for about 3 years. What I would say though is you might need to get 2, because after every wash you're meant to dry them. So you're meant to dry the head so before you have the next wash. But if you're like us, we wash back to back over the weekends anyway. So you might need to get 2 eggs. That is a little bit of an investment, but I think it's well worth it. Also, it's got this really nice fresh linen fragrance that it comes with. It does say you don't need to use any fabric softener, but for us, we love the smell of fabric softener, so we do use a fabric softener. Apart from that, it's a really brilliant egg and really I enjoy using it. We've been using it for a couple of months now and it's going really good. Next up, we're going to be talking about laundry care. How do you put your clothes in the washing machine? For me, I use these bags, which are really good, these laundry bags. So we use them in different ways. Let me show you. The first way you can use this is by putting your socks in them. So I'm going to put the socks in here like this. And this will make sure that, especially if you've got kids, when you're always missing one socks or the other. So this is a way of making sure that you don't miss any socks when they go in the washing machine and when they come out of the washing machine. So all your socks will be in one bag. If you've got something delicate you want to wash, you can also do the same thing. So what I'm going to do here is I've got this wool and I would normally wash this on hand wash. So what you do is fold it like that and put it in this bag as well. So if you've got any delicates you want to wash, just put them in there like that. Washing machine bag and zip it. Fold it like that and put it in the washing machine, and that will protect the garment when it's washing. I normally would wash it in the hand wash or in the gentle wash. So this is our washing machine. It's Eco Bubble from Samsung, and this is the compartment where you would normally put your liquid detergent. We don't use any liquid detergent, so we don't use this anymore. Here, if you've got every soiled garment, you would normally put a pre-wash soap here, and if you've got a fabric softener, if you're using a fabric softener, that will go right here. And to make it a bit easier, they've just kind of labeled, if you've got, I said we'll sort by color and by fabric. So all the fabrics are here for you. If you're going to do bedding, if you're going to wash cotton, you don't have to know exactly which temperature which will be best for which. This is why I like this washing machine, because it tells you exactly what you would need for each garment. You would figure out which is the best temperature for it, so that's really handy. Yeah. So doing hair laundry, we'll use this Eco X. Drop that in there just like that. Another really good tip for not overloading your washing machine is if you put your hands in like that straight, as far as your hands can go in, then you haven't overloaded your washing machine. Another tip I could give you for washing underwear is this bag here, which is really, really good. It's good for washing your bra. It's padded on here. If you've ever washed your bra before and the paddings does come off, if you use this, the paddings wouldn't come off because it's quite good. So we use this for washing bras. All the things I've spoken about will be put below in the description. Now let's talk about your gym wear. The best way to wash your gym wear is to wash it inside out and don't add any fabric softener. If you had a fabric softener, it's going to lessen the effectiveness of your fabric. And this is because most gym wear are made of polyester. And in this polyester, they're meant to have moisture mixing properties that fight against sweat when you're doing your exercise, which allows you to keep cooler. But if you had a fabric softener, this is going to work against that and would make your gym clothes less effective. Now let's talk about dry cleaning. The best thing to do is look at the label on your garment for you to know if it needs dry cleaning, and you will see a symbol on there that says dry cleaning. Most of the things that need dry cleaning are normally like your coats, your jackets or blazers, or sometimes your duvet covers as well. You can dry clean those, and some people just like to dry clean their shirts or their suits for that matter. Those are the things that I would take to the dry cleaners. Now let's talk about drying. We all dry our clothes differently. For us, we use a tumble dryer. And to reduce that amount of time you use in drying your clothes, people do different things. For example, you could use a tennis ball, you put it in your clothes when you're drying, or you can use wool. There are wool balls that they sell nowadays. I would also click the link below for you to dry your clothes. For us, we use this Eco X, just like the one we use in our washing machine. They actually can reduce your drying time by up to 28%. They also smell really, really good. They have different fragrances. This is Spring Blossom and it smells really good. And the way it works is that it has 2 fragrance sticks inside it, one here and one here, and you can refill them. They make your clothes smell really, really good, and that's how that works. So we really like this. They're one of our favorites. So I'm going to give you some more laundry tips. Now that we've washed your clothes, we looked at different materials and what temperature you're going to use to wash them. We are now going to fold them away. It's always a good idea to fold your tops, your trousers, and maybe hang your dresses. But when it comes to ironing, you can also use this. If you've got any garments that's polyester, for example, or if you've got any garment that says do not iron, but you do know it's got creasing and you do need to iron it, this is a very good option for you to do that. I will also click the link below as well, so you can purchase one if you wanted to. And they come in a pack of 2. My next tip now, I want to say it and hopefully I don't sound gross, but the main thing is do not wash your clothes too often. Yes, you don't need to wash your coat every time you wear it. You don't need to wash your blazer every time you wear it. You don't need to wash your jeans every time you wear it. You can wear your jeans up to 2 to 3, 4 times before you wear it. It just depends on what you're doing and how often you use it. The next one also would be your cardigans, coat. you don't need to wash your coat every time you wear it. You might wash it every term, especially if you're a student and you've got a blazer. You might wash it once every term or every half term. Another tip I have for you is that I know we all have our favorite garments, clothes, jumpers, or cardigans for that matter, but from time to time they do come up with bubbles, they start to peel. And I've got this fabric shaver which works really brilliantly. It's by Philips, and what you do, as you can see, this has got bubbles on them. So what you do, you set this on and you just do that. Very easy to use. You can do that. You see? And it picks up all the peel. Can you see the difference in where I have done, where I haven't done? Okay. So, and the way this works is you can just dispense of it, and you have all the pills in there, and you can just chuck this. So another tip I was going to talk about is quick ironing, and the way to do a quick iron is by using a straightener. Obviously make sure it's clean, you haven't got any hair residuals in there. Once it's clean and you've got something, maybe you're wearing a top and you find that you've got a crease below there somewhere, you can just use your hair straightener to iron your clothes. If you need a quick iron, this is a brilliant idea. You can do that and it will keep it nice and straight. My next tip will be something I touched on earlier when I spoke about your gym clothes, putting them inside out. I would say, why don't you just wash all your clothes inside out? That way you don't have to worry about, I need to put this one inside out, you don't be worried about the ones you haven't put inside out. If you sort by colors, you don't have to buy color catchers. If you wash all your clothes inside out, you don't have to worry about which ones needs to be inside out. Also, if you use EcoX, you don't really need to use a fabric softener if you're using EcoX. So that way you don't have to sort by, do I need to put a fabric softener or not? That is already eliminated. Like I mentioned earlier, in our case, we do use a fabric softener, but we have to be mindful of when we need to use it and when we don't need to use it. Another really good tip is to keep your washing machine clean. You have to keep the things that makes your clothes clean, don't you? So we've got this Dettol, which is a 5-in-1. It's a washing machine cleaner and it does a really good job. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video on laundry today. If you liked anything you've seen in this video, please click the like button. Also, click on the bell so that you can get notifications when I make a new video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And see you later. Thanks for watching.